What if I told you that The Breakfast Club we all know and love was almost a completely different movie? A darker ending, more characters, even a potential sequel. Yeah, the original plans for this teen classic were wild.
Decide whether or not you care to return.
Yeah, I can answer that right now, sir. That'd be no for me, because...
Sit down, Johnson.
Thank you, sir.
Let's dive into the movie that defined a generation, and the original vision that could have changed everything. When John Hughes wrote The Breakfast Club in just 2 days, it wasn't meant to be some quirky, low-budget film.
Stand up to your friends and tell them that you're gonna like who you wanna like.
Okay, what about you, you hypocrite? Why don't you take Allison to one of your heavy metal vomit parties?
In fact, the original script was over 150 pages long, almost double what you see on screen.
Well, hey, Sporto, what'd you do to get in here? Forget to wash your jock?
Excuse me, fellas, I think we should just write our papers.
Look, just because you live in here doesn't give you the right to be a pain in the ass, so knock it off!
It featured more backstory, more scenes of the kids interacting outside the library, and an even more explicit look at their home lives.
You want me to yank you out of that seat and shake it out of you?
I don't have it. Screws fall out all the time. The world's an imperfect place.
Give it to me, Bender.
Excuse me, sir. Why would anybody want to steal a screw?
Watch it.
But the biggest difference? There were more students. Early drafts had as many as 10 kids in detention, each with their own issues. Eventually, Hughes trimmed it down to 5.
Look, I'm not going to discuss my private life with total strangers.
It's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it?
A what?
Well, if you say you haven't, if you say you have, you're a slut.
Each representing a classic high school stereotype. You might think the movie gets heavy at times, but believe it or not, it was supposed to go much darker.
This is great. You're a thief, too, huh?
I'm not a thief. He's got a nudie picture on there. I saw it. It's perverted.
All right, let's see it.
Originally, the film ended with no closure, no essay, no coming together, just 5 teens going home the same way they came in, damaged and disconnected.
You just don't want to write your paper, right?
True, but you're the smartest, right?
Well...
There were also deleted scenes where Claire gets sexually harassed by a janitor, and one where Bender lashes out with even more aggression.
Come on, right here. Just take the first shot. Please, I'm begging you. Take a shot right here. Come on. Just take one shot. That's all I need. Just one swing.
These moments were scrapped for being too intense, but they show that Hughes didn't always envision a heartwarming resolution.
Drugs. Screw that, Bender. Put it back. Drugs. Boy has marijuana.
Another change? The music. Believe it or not, the now iconic Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds was never part of the plan. John Hughes didn't even like the song at first, but once it was added, it made the movie's final moment unforgettable. Sometimes the best parts are the ones that weren't planned.
How many is that? That's 7, including the one when we first came in and you asked Mr. Vernon here whether Barry Manilow knew that he raided his closet.
Now it's 8. You stay out of it.
Excuse me, sir, it's 7.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
Even the library? Originally, they wanted to shoot in a real one, but had to build it from scratch inside a gymnasium. Good thing they did. It gave the film its distinctive, almost surreal setting.
Andrew, you've got to be number 1. I won't tolerate any losers in this family. Your intensity is for shit. Win! Win! Win!
And here's the biggest what if of all. John Hughes actually planned a sequel. He imagined catching up with the characters every 10 years, like a high school reunion series, but behind-the-scenes drama got in the way.
What did you want to be when you were young?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be John Lennon.
Carl, don't be a goof. I'm trying to make a serious point here.
Hughes and Judd Nelson had tension on set. Molly Ringwald later distanced herself from Hughes' teen films, and the cast never reunited on screen again. So the sequel never happened.
So you just stripped to the things that you know. Shopping, nail polish, your father's BMW, and your poor, rich, drunk mother in the Caribbean.
That one day in detention was all we got. And maybe that's what makes it special. So the next time you rewatch The Breakfast Club, remember, it could have been darker, longer, and way more crowded. But sometimes, the magic is in the edit.
You want to see something funny? You go visit John Bender in 5 years. You'll see how goddamn funny he is.
One library, 5 teens, one unforgettable Saturday. Did any of these original ideas surprise you? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. Which version would you want to see?